Do Christians and Muslims worship the same God? The answer to the question should be obvious, but there are Catholic apologists and philosophers coming out recently saying yes, they do.
Christians and Muslims both worship the same God.
Islam has Yahweh. I mean, in a sense, yes. Islam is talking about Yahweh. They're just sort of slandering Yahweh in a way.
This is clearly false. As Christians, we worship the Trinity. Muslims do not. We worship Jesus. Muslims do not. Now, if someone had never heard of the Trinity or never heard of Jesus being God, but they still worshipped what they knew about Jesus, that's not necessarily a different God. But to flat out deny Jesus being God or deny the Trinity, which Muslims do, that is a clear rejection of the God of the Bible, the only God who exists. If someone was to say that they believe in a creator, but they say that creator is definitely not Jesus Christ, are you believing the same God as that person? No. In 1 John 2, it says, "No one who denies the Son has the Father. Whoever confesses the Son has the Father also." Muslims don't confess the Son, they reject the Son. 2 John 9 also says, "Everyone who goes on ahead and does not abide in the teaching of Christ does not have God." Also, one of Allah's 99 names is that he is a deceiver. Is that the same God as the God of the Bible? No. In Scripture it tells us that it is impossible for God to lie. So why are these Catholics saying we do worship the same God? Because of Vatican II, which was a so-called infallible ecumenical council, where they said, but the plan of salvation also includes those who acknowledge the Creator. In the first place amongst these there are the Muslims, who professing to hold the faith of Abraham, along with us, adore the one and merciful God who on the last day will judge mankind. So they're saying Muslims and Christians worship the same God, the one merciful Creator. This puts Catholics in a very difficult spot. One Catholic commentator said on a recent video, "This is insane. Allah is Yahweh? I can't be part of this religion. Count me out. I renounce Roman Catholicism if this is true." This is the problem with holding to Catholic authority. When so-called infallible councils start saying things very opposite to the Bible and even common sense, this should be a reason why no one should believe councils as being infallible. It should bring you back to the Bible, recognizing that the Bible is the only thing that never contradicts itself, and you'll never have to be embarrassed about. The Orthodox also have the same problem. Russian Patriarch Kirill said in 2017, "I know that there are Christians and Muslims, but each refers to the same God, the Creator." So if you're a Catholic Orthodox, at the very least, this should give you reason to think that your church is not infallible, but instead just hold Scripture to be. And then with everything, you can check it with the Bible, yo.